Welcome to today's episode of the podcast, guys, featuring Michael Mills, Izzy the Dude, and my friend Justino. We talk about a variety of topics from barber competitions to the Day and Night Festival in Las Vegas. We also talk about 90s cartoons. We talk about video games, Call of Duty. Man, it was just crazy. We say a lot of stupid things in this episode, so just a warning. After watching this video, your IQ rating is probably going to drop like 3% or 3 points, or I don't know how they... See, my IQ is already pretty low. I don't even know how they keep track of the IQ. But hopefully you enjoy this episode, and we'll see you guys next time.
My shit would get long. I remember when I was in Baltimore.
Yeah,
like for the whole year. Yeah, it was just down to here. I was looking like Stranger Things kid.
Mullet Bills, man. I seen that.
I remember that picture. Yeah.
I
But
know.
I don't trust nobody
I
else.
go to the East Coast one time
Because-
and lumberjack.
And that's like the
becomes homeless.
mecca. That's like the mecca for haircutting, dog. I want to say at least.
I look like
For us,
straight up.
yeah, like-
this guy.
The East
Like
Coast,
East Coast?
is like basically it comes all the way down from there. You're going from
So
UK to the East Coast, like Midwest,
the Latin.
Chi-Town, everywhere, all the Latin, fucking places, and then you got the West Coast that gets it also, but like mainly the East Coast is like they're all fucking,
That's badass.
they're all setting the bar.
I didn't even know that was the whole game.
It's weird, dude. I was so surprised walking into this game. I'm like, oh fuck, there's actually people involved. Like, there's some celebrities and shit. I guess you want to call them celebrities.
What do you mean celebrities?
There's just like, barbers. Like, people would fucking name drop barbers. Like,
Oh,
Somebody
they
was
know
like-
the top
they'll
10.
be like, oh, there's
Barbers.
Smash the Legend, or there's fucking what's his name? A-Rod something. I can't remember his last name.
How do you
Who's
become
the-
a legend in barbering?
You just gotta you just have to put your face up there
And
so
then
many
win
times.
competitions and shit.
Win competitions.
Have you ever
make the shit
competed in
look-
anything?
Nah.
What kind of competitions do they do?
Like fastest fade, cleanest comb over,
Fastest fade.
freestyle.
And what's the fastest fade? Like, how fast do they do that?
I can't even tell you, dude. Honestly, one of the barbers that works with us, man, he just got second place in the fastest fade, I believe, and then he's gotten third at the international Long Beach. I can't remember what it's called, but he got like third place competing in that shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. And they give you a trophy, all that stuff with your name on it and everything. But like they also hook you up with so much barber shit. It's ridiculous. Dog.
Like, all the
Sometimes they'll give you clippers. They'll give you like that paint, that painting shit that you were talking about.
Yeah.
They give you
Right back.
so much stuff, man. It's
That's so
ridiculous.
sick. You got good
Yeah.
water, bro?
Yeah.
Let me get some too.
Got you. Anybody?
No, I just
Water break?
I'm gonna be the water
Water
bitch.
break.
We're good.
I'm the water bitch.
Oh, shit.
Don't edit that.
I'm not. This is going raw and unfiltered.
Raw and
Unfiltered. Select raw. Man, that's crazy. I didn't know. That's so cool.
yeah, it's.
Have you ever? I mean, you could just.
I've
go
thought about it.
At least just go to watch. No, I think that. I think
Oh,
you-
to
you-
watch?
You would
Yes,
enjoy it.
I wanted to. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's one this weekend, but it's a matter of like I have like some priorities that I already have to take care of
Mhm.
before doing all that. Every time I get to something like that, there's always something that comes up.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm trying to save money so I can pay off my shit for next month, like my car insurance.
Yeah.
And shit like that.
Bills.
My bills, yeah. And I gotta I'm gonna go to a concert next month as well, so I
Yeah.
want to make sure that's cool.
What
Take
concert are you
care.
going to?
I'm gonna go see the Ghost Inside with Alex.
The Ghost Inside.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
in Ripa. It's gonna be
yeah.
fucking crazy.
Where at?
LA in the Shrine at the Shrine. And then-
Oh, dude, that place I went to see. That's where we saw Gambino.
Oh yeah, I remember that
The
shit.
Shrine.
Is
That
that where
shit
you
was
guys were?
bad.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
that shit was
fucking
bad.
cool. How was it? Like,
It's so sick. Like, if you sit on the top, it starts moving. Like, it feels like it's gonna fall, bro. It's great. It's trippy.
we'll see.
That
how
shit
it
was
goes.
bad.
Whenever we start jumping, like you just feel that shit shock, bro.
Fuck.
Like, at the beginning, you're like, "Oh man, we're gonna be cool."
I hope.
Oh yeah.
We're sitting
I
pretty
remember.
far from each other, though.
Yeah, you were way up there. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we've been in with different seats.
That's crazy. I hope that I'm pretty sure there's no seats. I don't think
That one
there's
sounds fun.
I don't think there's seats. I hope there's that because fuck.
There's a top part, and then there's the the main
It's kind of
area.
like a
How
theater.
big is
You
the-
know how theaters have like all
It
the
was
stuff?
it was big.
Orchestra.
They could probably take out all those seats and shit like the amphitheater seating
Probably not take it out, but just have it in that little area right there because it was like a
Yeah.
pit too.
because there's gonna be a lot, and there's gonna be.
Yeah, that's probably the
For what? What's gonna happen there?
Standing.
I'm gonna go to a concert with with Zamripa with this group called the Ghost Inside.
Oh, okay.
It's this hardcore band that we've been watching for like a
Yeah.
minute. They've been on a hiatus, like it's kind of crazy.
So they're coming back.
I've heard
Yeah,
their
they're
name.
coming back. Yeah, dude, you've heard it, man. We've always played their music and shit. Talked about it.
It's like it sounded like the other 7 bands.
Clever.
It sounded like the other 7 bands.
Just the screaming part.
This is
Nah,
stupid.
you can recognize the differences. In the
Fuck
music.
yeah, I can a little bit.
No, I think the shit's hard. To
No,
listen to.
I love hard rock. Oh, we went to see Slipknot. Huh?
Fuck man,
We
what a
went to
fucking
Slipknot
day,
concert.
I
What
remember.
a
Marilyn
fucking
Manson
day.
too.
Marilyn
That was-
Marilyn Manson was there?
Marilyn Manson
I'm
was
a
like,
Marilyn. I
That was
love.
not
I like
Manson.
Marilyn
And
Manson.
there was
it
somebody
was
else.
this group called Of Mice and Men. They're like a newer
Oh
age.
yeah. I like them.
They're pretty good, honestly. I don't know 2 songs, but yeah.
I don't know if it's true, but did you ever hear the rumor that he like removed 2 of his ribs so that he could suck his own cock? I don't know.
I heard
but-
about it.
I don't know. I don't think it's true, but I mean that would be pretty hardcore. I'd listen to that
I
song.
feel like he could suck his own cock.
Yeah, he's all
He's
right,
like all skinny and shit.
So I removed
I
2
swear,
of my ribs.
When I was
Just
like
so I
7 or 8, I don't know
could
how old I
suck my
was.
dick.
My very first cassette that I ever owned was his album that had like The Beautiful People. That was
Well,
ever
That's gangster.
before CDs. That first cassette was the Marilyn Manson because somebody gave it to my sister and she didn't like it, so I grabbed it and I just listened to it, and then that shit was fucking bad.
Yeah,
Where
Marilyn
was it?
Manson's good.
That's like
90s, I don't know.
Bro,
Early
Like
like
no, like
like
middle to late. Because I was like 7. Like,
when did CDs come out?
CDs came out like late 90s, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like
Oh.
like even cars still you need to.
I remember being on the
just-
boombox. I would put the little cassette in there, just freaking
Rewind
record,
it.
just freaking record off of the
Oh,
the radio.
Yeah,
Did you ever?
Baby,
I used to do
playlist.
VHS and record movies and TV shows
Fuck
and wrestling.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, I had like whole wrestling like
Yeah.
collections.
We had Ace Ventura Pet Detective recorded, and I fucked it up because I wanted to watch.
Jumanji.
Dude, I fucked up my
Something
brother's
like that.
like video. He had this like recording where he was doing like a broadcasting, and I didn't know it was that cassette that was on, and I recorded like some raw or something like it was really raw. He was so mad. And
It
shit.
was all over like the birth of somebody or like a wedding video or
It's all-
something.
it's all
It just
your
record- it just I now pronounce you. Here comes Stone Cold.
It wasn't even that cool. It was the 2007 Raw where it was like Edge and like
Yeah, the
like
Spirit
Lita.
Squad.
You said it wasn't even that cool.
It was just like-
It was like the Lita, like Randy Orton, like coming up.
Yeah.
And
Jeff Hardy.
Just here comes
Jeff
Tony
Hardy,
Ziggler.
yeah, Daft Punk, CM Punk.
Daft Punk, the wrestler.
CM Punk was that?
He was starting out.
Yeah.
Oh,
He wasn't the main
WCW.
guy, but he was starting up. And then you had like Rob Van Dam was pretty dope at the
Yeah,
time.
Rob Van
RVD, I fucking love that.
He's a stoner.
He's one of my favorites, bro.
Fuck
yeah.
I saw him at Frankenstein. I met him last year.
Oh, I know. I wanted to go, but I couldn't. I forgot why. I think I had to work or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was other like really famous ones. They go all the time. They have some like every other month.
Mhm.
Like fucking I think Trish Stratus was there. Fucking
I would have went to that one.
Yeah,
there was
Trish
another
Stratus was
wrestler,
fucking fire.
a pretty famous wrestler. I forgot who it was. Jericho's come recently.
Oh, I thought I thought you were about to say he's coming. I'm like, I'm going.
Oh, I haven't checked who's coming.
Yeah.
But they also have like conventions where like former Raiders players come,
Yeah.
like legends and just some shit. Because it's kind of close to LA.
Yeah.
And like Lakers and like even Dodgers.
Was that who was I? This is like off topic, but just because thinking of going somewhere made me think of going somewhere.
Yeah.
So I was like, what was it you that I was telling that Santa Monica Pier on Saturday is gonna be like Stranger Things themed?
You told me
Just
yes.
all the rides. and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
I'm like, that would be pretty sick.
That sounds fun.
That'd be dope. to go to.
I haven't looked up details though. I'm like, what is there gonna be like an actual Demogorgon running around?
I don't know, because I went to a Ready Player One like preview thing
Yeah.
in LA. That shit was pretty cool. So it had like just actual set pieces from the movie. So maybe they'll have a couple like memorabilia shit that they actually use.
That'd be sick.
And then they usually have like little interactive games or like props for you to take pictures like related to.
Yeah.
to
Oh,
the
that
thing.
would be sick.
Then they have like trailers playing of the movie and like trivia and shit.
Yeah. That's sick.
Well, that's what it was for the other one, and I know they have one in LA, like almost for every movie.
Yeah.
They have it for like 2-3 weeks. They take it down, and the next one.
They're probably gonna have one for Spider-Man.
They,
It's like
they
actually swing from this building on a rope. Like, I'm gonna do it.
Like I'm down.
I've jumped out of a plane. Why not? Why not swing from a rope on top of a building?
I'm not even that excited for the Spider-Man.
Really? No. Why not? I think people are kind of marveled out already.
Yeah.
After Endgame, like, how do you get super excited? But I mean, as a Spider-Man fan,
No, I mean I'll get excited,
course.
but I don't know, not now. Like there's no, you just defeated the biggest threat, so it's
Yeah,
like you're about
that's
to
true.
start
Well,
over.
I was telling Justino I heard a spoiler. I didn't tell him the spoiler because he doesn't want to know. But I will say, if it's true, that shit is gonna be insane.
Galactus.
No, I don't want to say what it is, but I don't think it sets up like.
That's
Phase
what I
4.
just said. I mean, just say it.
No, I respect Justino.
This is just me.
You respect Justino.
Yeah.
Justino.
I'll text it
like
to
the
you. I'll
coolest
text
guy.
it. I'll text it to you, and then I'll
Close
see,
my eyes.
no, I'll text it to you, and then I'll see your reaction.
Have you seen it?
Dude, is it a big spoiler where I should probably just watch the movie?
It's one of the mid-credit scenes. It's not like
It's
a
like the end credits.
it's not like a spoiler that ruins the movie, but seeing it is gonna like you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like,
I'm so excited.
do I text it to you or you just wait?
No, I hate spoilers.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
You haven't seen.
I didn't want to read it. I just,
I've seen it.
somebody
No,
didn't
it's a
spoiler
for
tag it.
Spider-Man. The new Spider-Man.
It wasn't spoiler tagged, so I didn't have a choice. I saw it and I was like,
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it. Definitely want to watch it.
When's that come out?
July 6th.
Next.
I still gotta see
Next
Toy
week.
Story 4 though.
I haven't seen that yet.
You
Either.
still gotta see what?
Toy Story 4 and Child's
I
Play.
haven't seen that either. Child's Play is out already?
It's out. It came out at the same time as Toy Story 4. Did you see any of the ads with the where like, or not the ads, but like some of the movie posters was like, because it was coming out the same day as Toy Story, but it showed Chucky and like there was one where he killed Woody, but they were like the actual company was making them like for real, like, and then there was like I think he like destroyed the Slinky dog, so I was like that's cool, even though
That's cool. I
I've
haven't
seen that,
it.
and somebody made a rebuttal one
with Sheriff Woody just roping up
of them.
Chucky.
Yeah, of them fucking up Chucky. I seen it. I believe I seen it on Twitter.
I like Chucky. I don't know. I hear mixed things about this, but
Did
I
you
want
watch it?
Nah,
No.
not yet.
I
I seen Annabelle. Annabelle
The
was
new one?
yeah. We saw it a week
Was it
early.
good? It was good.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And I wasn't big on the first one, but the second one was I repeat myself a lot, but the second one was great.
Yeah.
This third one even better. I'm a sucker for like babysitters, saving the day movies.
That's a cool poster.
You see, which one is it?
Have you seen
With Woody?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the Woody one.
Tom
Yeah.
Holland, the babysitter?
Yeah, he
I
just
seen
there's
that
a
one.
Woody doll like laying on the ground, Chucky walking away.
Yeah. And there's
That's
one with the
great.
Slinky too, I think.
That's great marketing.
It is. I mean, I hear mixed things, but from people that like
I've always fucked with Chucky.
I've trusted. Yeah, they say it's a decent movie. Like it's different,
Mhm.
but they say it's like Chucky's still scary in this. Like so.
Well, for me, when I was a kid, I was scared of that movie.
I was always scared of Chucky, man.
Like I was scared. Like I was so fucking terrified.
Yeah.
And then I, as an adult, I was scared of this. It's fucking
exactly
crazy.
what happened.
Like as an adult, you're like, I could have just fucking held him like this.
Well,
It was fucking-
to the first two movies at least, before he got like super funny and stuff, those were like in the vein of real scary.
But imagine how would you feel if a doll like literally is chasing you, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't care if you're stronger than that
Yeah,
doll,
dog.
you do not want to get near it.
Exactly. It's a
That
fucking
is pretty
doll.
terrifying.
Right?
Why
Like
is
a
it
doll,
supposed
a
to?
plastic
I remember
doll
we-
chasing you around the
I
house.
remember we
You're not
talked-
supposed to?
I remember we talked about it before, like how we think we could fuck Chucky up. And
I would, but now that I think about it, it's literally a dog. I don't want to
It's-
touch that demonic.
That thing is scary.
Yeah, like
What's
fuck
it gonna
that.
do exactly?
Like I'm gonna throw my pillow on top of him or something.
Yeah, I'm like if a fucking random dog runs at me, I'm gonna be scared. Not and that thing like might not even be trying to kill me.
I know he's just trying to be friendly, but fuck no, I'm
No, a
running
fucking
away.
doll. Like it's just like
In every household, man, there was a fucking doll. Whether
Like-
if it was your sisters or your mom's. Like,
Everybody always had a dog.
everybody had a
They were
fucking
always
dog.
creepy.
They
Always
what if-
creepy, or they had them sitting on chairs or something. They're just like you know, there's something watching you.
what would you do if like this little Tykes like car thing came alive?
fuck
Just
that.
started driving
As a
towards
kid-
you.
If I started looking at you,
As a
Its
kid, that
eyes
shit
like-
tormented
People
me.
links and shit.
Yeah. Fucking. What movie? I was more afraid of Freddy Krueger though, because
Yeah.
you have to sleep.
exactly.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of nightmares about Michael Myers, but like he never caught me.
Me neither.
He was just far. But
His theme song, fucking 1, 2, Freddy's coming.
yeah. Oh, I never had a nightmare about Freddy Krueger. I'm pretty sure he would have got me. That would have been that's a specialty.
I feel like I
That's
had one.
specialty.
At least one.
I think I'd be
I
real.
don't remember, but I'm pretty sure.
Nah, I really don't have nightmares that much.
No, not anymore. The last one I had probably had to do with like a spider.
I always have these like crazy, like fucking epic, like demonic ass fucking adventures, bro. It's crazy.
What? What?
Wake
Like,
up and write them down, dog. Wake up and write
I
them
know
down.
I gotta have a little notepad next to me. Like I don't know, not recently, but I used to get like these crazy like I'm in hell like fighting demons and shit, and I'm scared, but I'm still like fucking like it's kind of like Dante's Inferno type.
He's
shit,
all
but, like,
Kratos.
That's sick though.
and then
Sick
like
ass
like
dream.
sometimes then like the worlds are falling apart, and I'm like in certain sections, like it's crazy. Like
Are you God of War?
yeah,
Kratos.
Kratos. I'll be Kratos for Halloween. I wanted to.
It's the beard.
I'm gonna be Thanos for Halloween.
Really?
Yeah.
Be the cholo
So I'm
one.
gonna shave my head, so I'll just
Yeah.
paint my beard and everything.
That'd be sick. I gotta. Nah, you could probably find a better gauntlet than the one I got. My shit's all rubber and brown. Like that shit looks like the one he snapped.
They have some good ass looking ones, like replicas. They actually,
Yeah.
Yes, you know, they're
Oh.
pretty dope.
they're like under some bucks. I think.
What about I don't know what I want to be for Halloween. I don't know. Andre 3000.
You can do it.
What about you? What's your crazy dreams?
I don't even know.
It's like it's me, it's
I forget.
Sana, 7 dudes.
Me,
Whoa, bro, whoa, bro.
7 dudes. There's a lot of wood, and that's not just the seats.
The
What
fire turns on.
I had one dream that was wild. I was in a helicopter with Ron, Harry, and Hermione from Harry Potter, and there was like some kind of like tropical storm going on, so we had to land on the island. We found out the storm was being caused by a sea monster, like the Kraken.
Mhm.
So, so we went away from like the shore of the beach where the Kraken could reach, and it turned into like a swamp, and there was like trailers floating on this water. And these people saw us in there, and they started shooting at us, like, "Get away from our trailers!" And we're like, "We don't want your fucking trailers!" Like, and so we were like, I dove underwater, and I went and stole a propane tank, and then fucking, I acted like I was gonna go up, and I threw the propane tank up instead, and they shot that and blew up their own shit. And then we went to a jungle, and then there was like poachers and crocodiles. Then we said we're gonna get home, but we have to get to the airport. We have to cross through Mexico into Russia. Not even connected in real life. And the airport,
It's a
the
portal.
plane was going to take me to my grandma Lupe's.
Remember, it's Harry Potter, so they're using the port repeating the
Oh yeah, the port key.
port key.
The plane
It's
was a port key. It's going to take us to Grandma Lupe's and shit. Just a big old plane outside.
That's fucking crazy.
That's a pretty descriptive ass dream.
Very, very descriptive.
What's your crazy?
It's the only dream I remember.
My crazy shit? Fuck, I don't even remember. I think last time, I don't know, like I was calling out like different shapes of the clouds, and they would like light up, and then somebody told me stop doing that. You're about to cause something like very celestial, and I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, oh look, there's a, I can't remember what it was, like it was like a fucking tank looking one, and then one was like a horse, and then a fucking fox. And they started becoming very descriptive, and then I was just like, holy shit, what's going on? And then, like, the earth started moving, and then I fucking seen, like, volcanic eruptions everywhere.
Oh,
I was like, what the fuck?
that guy told you too.
And
You
I
didn't
woke
listen.
up.
That guy in your dream told you, "Hey, don't do that." And you're like,
I
"You're
know, dog.
gonna cause something celestial."
I did. And then, like,
Cause
it
the
started
fucking apocalypse.
crazy, dude. It was so crazy.
That cloud looks like a plane. Just fucking a volcano erupts. All that.
It was,
That should be crazy.
it was crazy.
That's insane.
I've had some insane dreams. I
You
just
just
thought,
stop doing that.
I have dope dreams. Like,
Dreams
So-
are amazing.
Yeah.
A lot of times I don't remember like,
I don't remember my dreams.
but the ones I get, I'm like, oh man, that was an epic adventure. Like,
right?
how about you ever control your dreams? Like, know that you're dreaming.
Yeah.
But then you wake up kind of quick after.
you're like half awake though.
Yeah,
you're like
that's
dreaming
true.
but half awake, and you're
Yeah.
or like you wake up but you're still in that dream.
Yeah.
So you're like trying to finish the story and shit.
Yeah. There will be.
You're like, come on, just a little longer.
There will be times.
Sometimes you're like, wow, this is getting good.
There will be
Yeah.
times where I'm like, I'll just be like like I'll know I'm dreaming, so I'm like, okay, well let me do this. For some reason I have to go to the restroom in my dream, so I just cross my legs and I just float through the air and I go to the restroom, like just flying, just Indian style,
Just
just
need to wake up to take a piss, huh?
yeah.
Probably, huh?
Yeah, or I can like just jump and I like float above like telephone poles and I'm just up there forever, and then I drift away and I wake up.
It's so cool.
Yeah,
Our minds are amazing.
I know. There's so much potential.
Yeah.
Imagine if we only utilized.
It's so weird.
Mind, shout out to all our minds out there.
Shout out to
Totally
all
mine.
the
Mine-
minds.
Mine's pretty good. No, I'm just kidding.
It's like mine's only open 2 hours a day. That's crazy.
I like. There was one where I had to like. I was like, I don't want to go to school, so rather than just not going to school, I was like shooting fire out of my hands, or I made it rain. They don't cancel school when it rains. Like, but I broke some glass window with fire. I was like, just because I knew I was dreaming, so I could do that shit. You think I'd do something like that I could never do in real life?
Do you guys in middle school ever play a game where you throw rocks at each other?
No,
That doesn't sound familiar at all.
That's
I
not-
mean,
that's
we
a
just
good-
usually call that throwing rocks at each other.
that's some shit Mark Wahlberg would
We
do to
would do
black
like
people.
dodgeball with rocks, bro, in Jefferson. Like, I don't know if that was like safe. And then it was only little rocks that was still like people were throwing hard, bro. And then one of them we were playing like before school, and someone broke the window for the PE locker rooms, and the fucking the like PE teacher came out mad and shit, and then me and these other 2 fools got suspended for playing rock throw games.
That's fucked up. Kids can't play an innocent game like throwing rocks at each other.
We would play.
Also in middle school, I got football banned. Like people couldn't play football anymore.
Why did your football banned?
I know, right? So we were playing. I was in 8th grade against. So it was 8th graders versus 7th graders, and we were freaking just beating their ass. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna join the 7th graders because it's not fair or whatever. Like a couple of us joined them.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened, and I had the ball, and we were playing tackle, so nobody could tackle me down. So like 4 or 5 dudes got me.
Yeah.
And they fucking like threw me, and I landed on my collarbone, and I broke my collarbone.
Yeah.
8th grade. So since I broke my collarbone, they banned football because no more tech football, no more football.
That's fucked up. It's part of the game.
It was all thanks to me.
It's part of the game, maybe.
It's part of the game, man.
I'm still tripping on throwing rocks at each other. Like I was like,
I don't know.
you'll get somebody that's just like a little racist kid throwing them at you, and it's like, we don't even know you. You're not playing this game with us. It'll be like that Chappelle
Yes,
joke.
I am.
Daddy, tell us when you about that time you threw that rock at that Mexican in Santa Fe. Yep, saw his name on the marquee. That-
The marquee.
you've seen it, the Chappelle.
Such a good show.
Yeah.
When they talked about the guy who threw a banana at him. He's like, boy, if I could just get close enough to meet him.
I love the way he does his characters. He's so good.
He's funny. Yeah, we were discussing that, like how like low key there's like if you unwrap like all his jokes, like the where he's pitching the movie ideas, and then the
that was the best joke.
the Texan,
ever,
he's
bro.
like, "Ah, you got my attention," and you think he's talking about Trump, and then when he reveals at the end that it's Bill Cosby, and it's like, yeah, see, like we all think the worst of Bill Cosby, but this guy's the president, like, and he's not in jail, and he's grabbing people by the pussy, and Bill Cosby did it too. I mean, not saying like any of them are worse than each other, but like they just
Yeah.
Trump can get away with it.
2 pieces of real estate right here, man. I'm pretty sure they can see.
Nah, it's only because you're the biggest boss.
I'm a boss.
Yeah.
Do you hear the story of Rick Ross? Like, what are you guys name and all that?
Well, I know that there was like a for real gangster, Ricky Rock, Freeway Rick Ross.
Yeah, it's a Ricky Ross.
I heard. Well, I don't know. I think I heard that he was. He was a guard at one
Yeah.
of the prisons, and he learned all his stories. That's why he named this artist thing Rick Ross.
Yeah.
And some of the shit he talks about, like drugs and all that shit, is stories from the other dude.
Yeah.
So some people say that he stole all kinds of shit. Like, he made his career off that dude.
It's possible. What rapper don't lie? Like, besides Gucci Mane and Chief Keef. I'm like, they're the only ones that don't lie.
I believe it.
Chief Keef.
Chief just says what's on his mind. He doesn't care.
Chief Keef was like the last rock star.
How big was that dude back in like 2000?
I mean, I think even like all the new rappers that have come out, you gotta give him credit for like him and Lil Wayne probably the most impactful, like influential. I
generation.
mean, yeah, for sure. Like everybody's a Lil Wayne clone, but based on how they look. But Chief Keef you could find in their music from like the singing and all that,
Yeah,
the drug use and stuff like that.
yeah, he was the first one to start it off. That's pretty cool.
I love Chief Keef. I still listen to him.
You ever see the Soldier Boy and the Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
That was good.
That was a classic.
It really is.
Drake. Did you see it?
Yeah.
You see it?
Dude.
Oh, this is
I like Soldier Boy.
Well, I love how he said that it was him who started the whole internet, like streaming.
He's not wrong.
Like
he's not
he was
wrong.
the first one to do that, the first one to do like a trendy song, like
Yeah.
with the dance and stuff. Like he was just a freaking trendsetter.
Yeah, and he still kind of does. Like he's just
He's been keeping a decent career.
yeah. I don't know about his gaming system. I think that's pretty sure it's illegal. But I mean, he hasn't been arrested or nothing, so maybe not.
Why is it illegal?
I don't know. It's got like a bunch of like Nintendo
Classic
games
games.
in it and stuff, but he didn't like buy the rights to it.
That gave me anxiety, bro.
That scared me.
That's my alarm for the morning. It's just
I thought it was an Amber Alert. It's like,
He gets up, he's like, ready for work.
I know I was about to punch that phone.
like we were talking about dreams, and now
Chris. I'm gonna still stop real fast, but I ain't stop it.
I don't hit snooze.
If I write down the bottom.
Rarely do I hit snooze.
Stop.
I know,
At
like
least twice.
you hit snooze twice.
At least.
I hate snooze
I
at least
told her to
twice.
shut up, and I literally just turned it off.
I
sometimes.
freaking hit
Most
snooze so
times.
much. Sometimes I put the alarm sooner because I know I'm gonna hit snooze.
Yeah, I don't hit snooze. I don't like it. I mean, I've done it before, obviously, like depending on the situation, but I don't like to. Once I'm up, I'm up. So like I'll wake up at like 3 a.m. Wake up at 5 a.m. And that's just like I got a natural snooze, I guess. But like 2 hours.
No, I wake up in the mornings every fucking even when I don't have to. I just by 6 I'm always up.
Yeah. The other night I didn't sleep till like 6:30 a.m.
And then sometimes if I stay past like 7 or 8, I feel like I already wasted the whole morning.
Yeah.
Even if I don't do anything, like if I just wake up at 6 and play video games or just chill, watch something, I don't know. I feel like just having those 3 extra hours or 2 extra hours.
Yeah. Time flies though. And it's like I feel like there's not enough hours in the
The day
day.
goes by so
There
fast.
is,
Yeah.
bro. It's
Remember when you're a kid, like time feels like
slow.
time feels like it takes forever.
I think I read an article saying that the older you get, it feels like that because you have more perspective and more like a longer life. So
And more to do, honestly.
like everything just builds up. So when you're younger, you don't have a concept of time as much.
Yeah.
So the older you get, you're kind of getting the concept of like, oh, today's Tuesday, and then thinking about bills and all that shit. So you're always conscious of the time.
Yeah,
So it just goes fast.
Yeah.
But when you're a kid, you don't even
Yeah,
know
you
what
don't.
day of the week it is.
yeah. I think that's true. You get to just have fun, like.
You're like, oh, it's nighttime. Oh, whatever.
But as an adult, you're like, I gotta go to that thing at 2, and then I gotta get home.
Yeah, you're always conscious of the time.
Yeah, that does suck. I don't know. I'm gonna start ignoring time. They're gonna be like, hey, can you work at 3? And be like, what is 3? You mean like
What is
the,
3?
you mean the number? Can I work at 3? No, I work at fans. No, I'm just kidding.
That would be a good one. That sounds like a fun skit.
Just ignoring time. Just like, hey, what are you doing? It's 5 a.m. I'm asleep. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was 5 a.m. You didn't look at your phone before you called me? Yeah, I just looked at it to find your number. I turned the clock off.
I turned the clock on. I don't wear watches.
That'd be kind of cool just to live a life where you didn't even have freaking phones.
It's like Atlanta, the show Atlanta, where the guy's like, I don't believe in time as a concept. So
Oh,
he's like, I would say nice to meet you, but I don't believe in time as a concept. So I'll just say we've always met.
it
I don't even understand what that means, but it sounds true.
sounds really cool.
It sounds like the way to be.
No, yeah, that show's so good, Atlanta.
Yeah, I loved season 2. Season 1 was
Have you guys seen Atlanta?
No.
Do you
You have Hulu?
I do.
Watch it.
I shall.
You're not gonna watch
Eventually.
It's
I've
Tarantino. It's
seen like the first episode.
It-
I've seen
it's-
since, yeah.
It's
so
I haven't
trippy.
watched it, honestly.
It's like a
the episode where they're doing whiteface.
oh wait with the kid in the class.
He's like a rich mansion or some shit.
Oh, Teddy Perkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. That one was creepy.
I know. I felt
You gotta watch
comfortable watching that one.
I'll show you a picture of Teddy Perkins.
You want me to open
I
this
just
for you?
felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, he is. It was weird. It was very scary. But I feared for my life while I was watching it.
Nah, yeah. For me, I was freaking out. I was like,
Yeah.
and Alex didn't even get it. Like when we were watching it, she didn't. I knew it was him. Like I realized.
Yeah.
Like his face. And shit.
Yeah. He acted his ass off in that.
And then Alex didn't know it was him until the end.
It's Childish Gambino.
He's doing white face.
That's hilarious.
The whole episode. He's
It's
like
creepy though. I think it's like kind of based on Michael Jackson a little bit.
I love
maybe.
it. I love Michael Jackson.
It's pretty
I love
trippy.
creepy, like racist guy.
Yeah.
And just white face. So it's like three things.
Just the opposite.
Yeah, dude, like this guy's just so
Yeah.
so creative.
But I love that show. Every episode is different. It's not like the storyline's really connected.
For sure.
So,
There's a main theme,
But it is,
a
but it
main
isn't.
thing going on. Yeah, it's like a main storyline going on, but they're just so much different like stories each character goes through. Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's not like it's that 70s show where it's a continuous story more or less.
Kind of like that, yeah. Where you or like How I Met Your Mother, you know, like it's going somewhere, but every episode is random story about
Yeah,
some
yeah, okay.
adventures. And that those episodes are cool because you get to care for the characters because there's almost like an episode
I like
per
those shows,
main
yeah,
character,
exactly.
like fucking
Yeah.
what's his name, the rapper
Paperboy.
Paperboy. Like I like his storylines.
Yeah, I
The one
love
where he's
Paperboy.
finding the money with the money is that the second season, no?
Which money one?
Where he's like by the train tracks and like
This is the one where he gets robbed.
yeah,
Yeah, and he goes into the woods.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I forget what happens.
That was second season, right?
Yeah, second season.
Yeah, and, like his car breaks down or something, or he gets in a crash.
Yeah.
I forgot what happens in that.
I liked the one with the barber episode too.
I hated that one. I was
Yeah.
annoyed.
Oh,
Bro.
I know, but I mean, I would put up with that with Izzy if you were.
Courage?
No, that's just annoying, bro.
Yeah, he's right. If you were going through
Like
something,
that's
you
what
gotta
I
watch
liked
that
about.
episode.
Like this dude made you either uncomfortable, he made you laugh, he made you feel sad. Every episode was like a whole different movie. It's crazy. Atlanta, the show,
Oh, really?
Yeah, you gotta watch
and
it.
you get like
It's kind of like a
How long are the episodes?
30
20
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah, but I'd say 20, 20
Is it like a show of seasons?
two. There's only two, please. Yeah, but it's like it's just
Can you
two
carry five?
seasons.
If not, it's all good.
So,
Yeah, so
It's 2 seasons. Here, I'm gonna switch seats just so it looks like.
keep talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep talking.
we're
Wait.
gonna keep talking.
Dog, I wish we could talk about.
Yeah,
I can't say it. I'm
Yeah,
not
no.
gonna say it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
We'll talk about this.
It's a-
This is a. It's a sledgehammer.
This is later.
It's a sledge. Just find random things to talk about. But here, we'll find random things to talk about.
You see that 4-cylinder holder right there?
Which one?
Right there.
This?
Yep.
Yeah, what is this?
That's a fucking. It used to be on some canned beer.
Oh, you're like it's actually.
It was on the Hangar 24's double IPA, the Indio Pale Ale. Indian.
Oh, okay. You're
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's the top of a roach motel. We emptied all the roaches though. I'm like,
Ah, got fucking acid on.
or roach motel.
Don't
Just
do
kidding.
that. That's a cigarette, swear.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't smoke anymore.
No?
I smoke
Oh,
cigarettes.
that's right. You did used to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
When did you quit? When did you
I
quit?
just stopped
But when?
a while back.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
I think I've smoked 2 cigarettes in my life, and both of them were with you.
Oh, they were?
Yeah, but I quit.
Wow.
I like quit mid one, and then the second one I took like one hit, and I was like, nah, it's not gonna work. But you had gave me a full one, and then you're like, I'll just have it. you had your own too, and you just.
Dude,
Dude,
fucking
I ate a cigarette.
I remember you did.
I was a kid though.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
and
it
I was
thought
I
it
know
was-
candy cigarettes, but my sister's dad was like, I think he was like doing the thing where, like, if you're like, oh fine, try it, and then see how to show me that I wouldn't like it,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, I was used to candy cigarettes, so I was like, no. He was like, the fuck are you doing? And I'm just like, no. It was disgusting.
Damn.
Don't
That
do
was-
cigarettes.
Yeah,
kids.
don't smoke
I mean,
cigarettes, man. That's just,
If you want to, go for it. It's your life.
It's, yeah,
You
it
got
really is, but I wouldn't recommend it to children.
Oh, no, okay, yeah, not children.
Or, well, children's, teens,
I wouldn't recommend it to anybody,
anybody.
but I would just say if it's gonna make you happy, you smoke that cigarette. Fuck it.
Yeah? I guess
And
so.
you don't-
Yeah, you're right.
And you don't like beer no more. I don't like beer. I don't drink liquor.
pretty upset I bought a 12-pack.
Did it for the homies.
Good for the homies.
That's
I
you
agree.
can't be upset. It's always for the homies. I stopped drinking in January. I've stopped drinking multiple times in my life, but this one's for good. Like I was gonna take a sip of that sake just because I never tried it, but I was like, nah, because you know what? I know if I do that sip, I'm gonna feel like, fuck, man, I broke my streak. Just that sip.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I know how it goes. Everybody's seen it. I go down that slippery slope. One beer one day is gonna
How
lead to like 4 the next day.
How many, what is it, how many days?
What?
How many days you not had a drink?
It's been since January. I
Really?
can't tell you. Yeah,
Oh, okay, since January.
but I feel
Well,
better.
that's something.
I feel healthy.
Fuck yeah, like that.
It's all that fish I eat.
Man, it is.
The fish?
All the fish.
Yeah, the fish. It's got my skin out here. It's got my knuckles not cracking.
No, for real though. Like, honestly, I'm already at the end of my little pay grade of drinking.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I barely drink that fucking Jack. I had that shot of sake because I like trying new shit.
Yeah,
I like trying new alcohols. It's nice.
yeah, it is.
But-
Cool.
Depending on how much I fucking drink. That's my case.
What's the most do you think you ever drank in one night?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. You ever drank a full bottle of Jack in one night?
Yeah. I've bought a whole bottle of Jack. We probably did like a good amount of shots, like this much,
Yeah.
maybe this much. But I killed at least a bit of that.
Yeah. I remember one time. It was like
I filled my cup.
it was a full bottle of Jack, but it was like one of those gift ones that's like about that big, and I drank that full thing in one night. My brother watched me do it. We were playing Madden, and then I moved on to rum and Coke, Captain Morgan,
I remember that.
Coca-Cola, and the glasses were like this big, but I put like that much rum because I had ice, but I put like the rum up to here and like maybe that much Coke, and I would just chug, and I had like 4 of those. I used to put it down too. You guys missed it. I almost took your phone like it was mine. We're talking about random things. We talked about this hammer for a little bit. We
Yeah.
talked about that roach.
It was a
motel.
sledgehammer.
You want to sit over here? You can sit over here if you wanted to.
We talked about
So
School of Rock.
we guys called me.
We talked
Sorry.
about School of Rock. I love School of Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock?
I've
School
never
House
heard
Rock.
of School of.
What?
The 40-year-old virgin when he's like, oh, what are these parodies of movies? And he's like, yeah, have you ever seen School of Rock? Well, this one's School of. You get the picture.
Okay.
They don't say it, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember that shit now.
That's a good movie. It's like
So
it's like
Douglas says this shit was
Yeah.
it's like I felt it.
Pretty sure
It was
it was
like a bag of sand.
hilarious.
A bag of sand.
Back with
Can you
I
imagine?
know.
Some hard. Imagine getting hit with a bag of sand. That shit would hurt. This fucking girl walks up to you and she's like, "Pa!" and it's like,
No, he said little sandbags, no?
no. He said it's like a bag of sand though. Like, I don't know. Maybe he was talking about some.
I don't know.
It was like little ass titties.
Little sandbag.
It's like a little sandbag, you know,
That sounds weird.
like a beanbag toss.
That movie still holds up. Like, I saw it recently.
No, it's still super funny. All those movies, honestly, Knocked Up,
Knocked Up's good, too.
Super Bad is classic, of course.
Superbad's
Superbad's old.
shit, too.
They hold up.
Yeah.
They definitely hold up.
The one I could always talk about is This Is the End. This Is the End was hilarious.
It's amazing.
I feel like, I mean, I love it, but I think the first time watching it was, like, the shit.
That was the best time. Just
Yeah.
'cause
That one and,
Yeah.
like,
the shock of it.
the party
Just, yeah, the shock.
The
of it.
shock of watching it. Yeah.
which one? Project X.
Project X, watching it the
Project
first
X,
time.
watching
That shit was
that
so
shit
good.
The
over.
first time.
And then
right?
everybody wanted to be like a Project X party. I was like,
And they always got canceled. There was, like, in fucking thermal or something.
Yeah,
fuck
that. yeah. Nah, I used to party hard.
Now
just
people
in
be like
regular
Project
shit.
Y or Project Z or some shit.
Yeah.
For real.
Would make my own. Make my own. That shit would be called.
Remember when we had
The
the house
Netflix
party,
killer.
the empty house party?
That shit was bad.
Because we got kicked out because, you know, the economy went down.
Yeah.
So we lost this house we used to live in Coachella. It was a 2-story house.
I remember. I helped
Oh,
you.
yeah.
I was helping you when you were moving.
Moving out, yeah.
Yeah.
So we lost it because the economy, whatever. We didn't pay rent for I think like a year and a half, and then they kicked us out like because everybody lost their houses, so they're still trying to catch up, like the whole system.
You know what's funny about that day?
I remember that party. Though. Go ahead.
What's funny about that day when I helped you move was like I had barely like met you too, like, and I think you just randomly asked at a party if I'd help, and I was like, yeah, I'll help you move, and then I just did.
Oh yeah, I hadn't met him like a couple of weeks before. Like
Yeah, it was just me.
kickbacks.
Yeah, it was just me
That's
and me and Rigo and I think Leo Buff. We were moving for you,
Yeah.
and then I went and took a shit, and Rigo was like, God damn, when he heard me because it sounded like I dumped a bucket of water in the fucking toilet. Just fucking, like I tossed that shit too.
So we when we moved out, we ended up throwing a party, an empty house party.
I remember.
That
B
shit
Ride,
was-
everybody was trying to get B Ride a rap.
I know.
Yeah.
The empty house
That
party
shit
was
was
crazy.
bad, bro. Like it was packed upstairs. Down there was like 2 beer pong tables upstairs, 1 downstairs,
Yeah.
like a hookah room.
Every room
There
had
was a
people.
hookah room.
Every room had a shitload of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy because there was like 7 bedrooms, so everyone was everywhere.
Yeah, I remember. that
Then I
shit.
remember there was like a fight outside or something.
There was.
And then the football players just kicked them out.
Yeah, I remember.
It was very well protected.
Yeah, all
were
the football
taking
players were like, what the fuck?
Oh, that fight was fucking legendary.
Oh, that fool went running upstairs. Like, I think it's either his nose got broken or he was all fucking just holding on.
Yeah, it was a. Yeah, I remember that.
What was the guy's name?
Yeah.
I don't know who it was.
I just don't want to put his business out
I
there.
don't want to put his bit.
I know who it is. I just don't wanna put his business out there. He's still the homie though. He
Exactly.
was talking. I was talking to him the other day.
I don't know
yeah,
what the dude that
but
was,
he
but
let-
I don't remember the
Yeah,
other
like
guy.
I went in the
remember-
restroom to talk to him about it. He wasn't he didn't want to talk to nobody, but I wasn't nobody back then. I was God. So he was like, I'll let him and I'll start.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was drunk as shit, and I was like, I'm down for whatever's going on. Let me fuck somebody up, and then like the whole news got to me, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes
Bro,
sense.
and there was so much people outside too when that shit happened. Like the whole neighborhood was full of people, and people were like yelling and saying like, "What the fuck?" And
Dog,
the
that
whole,
was
the whole
fucking-
neighborhood.
The whole neighborhood
That was the closest to Project Y or
It probably
Project
was,
X. My
really
bad.
was.
dog. I had
That
DJ
was
Ramy.
unplanned,
Was
yeah.
it DJ Ramy?
Yeah.
On the fucking countertop in the middle of the kitchen, bro.
On the kitchen fucking slab, bro. On the
That shit was bad, bro.
DJ
Took the
Remy.
fucking two
What's-
turntables on top of the sink, basically.
I
Yeah.
remember that shit.
What's DJ Remy up to now?
he's a
Security-
security somewhere.
And
I don't know exactly what it is.
But like he just, I know he's a security.
and what was it? Raul was his homie?
Yeah.
Like it was a bad party, bro.
That shit
I
was
remember
crazy.
that. That shit was dope.
And it was just a crazy night. I remember there was so much people, like randoms too, from like Cat City were there. Like,
What the fuck? I didn't know
there was a
that.
lot of people from the Cat City. These girls from Palm Springs. I invited them.
Oh yeah, I remember that one girl, the little short girl, right?
Yeah, like it was crazy, bro. Like people from all over the valley were there, like random as hell. Like some people were kind of sketchy too. Like
Yeah,
It was
that's
those-
every part.
it was those dudes that were like kind of emo, but
Yeah.
like raves and shit, like with piercings and fucking like beanies and shit. Like those type of people.
Damn, if I didn't know you, think about it. If I never met you, I would have never been there.
Yeah.
It was Izzy. Izzy introduced me to all you guys.
Oh,
Justino didn't like me at first, but well, he didn't meet me.
I
He
know
just
you.
had heard about me.
He didn't
Yeah.
like you. He's like
He didn't. It's because my nickname. There was another guy.
He
at a
just showed
party.
up and he's just like, I'm the god. I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
And then he's like, "Oh, it's true."
I'm like, oh, okay, it's Bill. I understand now.
But fucking, there was a guy at one party before. I think I don't know if you remember. There was 2 parties where I almost got into a fight over something. But there was one where I was like, I told some guy I'm the God, and he's like, nah, I only believe in one God, Holmes. And I was like, well, I hope it's me. But no, he's like, no, I don't think that's funny.
I almost wanted to fight Zamaripa over Lord of the Rings sometime.
Oh, I know. I
He
already
always
heard.
brings it up. I'm like, all right, bro, get over it.
Yeah, I know. That was old news.
We're trying to get into I don't know. It was
Yeah, you almost. I think you tackled him, or almost tackled him, or something like that. But it was fun. It was funny though. You guys were laughing,
yeah.
but I could tell you there was real feelings involved in that one.
That's
Lord of the
crazy.
Rings versus Star Wars. It's the fight that keeps on fighting.
Keeps on going.
But then there was another time. Oh, it was before YG had got big. Like he was still kind of like low key.
Tooted and booted and shit.
Yeah, and somebody was gonna play him at a party. You remember now that one?
Look,
We were there with like Ray and Kayla and all them.
oh shit, keep going.
And
Talk about it.
this guy came up and he was like they were playing Tyga the whole time, and I was just like, fuck, like
That Tyga was big.
Yeah.
yeah, and I was like why it's
Bunch
this
of-
shit's garbage.
We call them swag.
Swaggets. Swaggets. That was a good term.
Yeah, that's a great term.
But this guy, he's like, I'm gonna play something because they started letting me play the music, and that shit was lit, and my shit was lit. And then some guy was like, hey, I'm gonna play something, and I was like, all right, but don't play no fucking Tyga. And he's like, no, I don't play YG, and I'm like, it's the same shit because I only knew Tooted and Booted. And he's like, well, you think you're funny? And I was like, I think I'm a little bit funny, and that was pretty funny. and then Ray was just ready to swing on him before he even got there, and he's like, I don't think it's funny.
I think he works at Starbucks now. He used to.
Ray Amaya?
I haven't seen him in
I haven't
years,
seen him in a
man.
long time.
I haven't seen him
I
in
think he
years.
works at Starbucks.
There's a handful of
Or last
friends
time I
that I
saw him.
haven't seen in years.
I know it's
No,
crazy.
I forget. I
Yeah,
forget.
we're
Where,
gonna
I
do
think
the
I think he might be a
high
mechanic
school
I was
now.
gonna say, are we actually gonna do that?
Is that actually gonna happen?
Beck told me that ASB's in charge and he was in ASB, so it's gonna be back fucking him and everybody else and shit.
Man.
Oh, what?
Fucking
Shout out to Beck if you're watching.
Shout out
this.
to
What's
Beck.
ASB?
ASB.
It's like those people that like made all the like fucking parties and decisions about that shit.
No.
They were like, oh, today's fucking theme is like fucking Cinderella and shit.
Oh, okay.
The Body Club or something.
ASB.
What's it stand for?
I don't fucking remember
Sister
those.
Student Body?
There you go.
Something
Yeah,
like that, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I wasn't too sure.
But like, yeah, those.
Dude, that's gonna be funny if he hits us up 2 years from now. Just like, hey,
Are you gonna
just
go
know.
to your? Did you guys already have yours?
What?
Your high school reunion?
they're just coming up.
I
2020.
don't know. Maybe. No, I don't think so.
You
I haven't
graduated in
seen it
2010, right?
2019 or 2009. Fuck. I
What
graduated.
the
I
fuck?
just graduated yesterday, dog.
Graduated yesterday.
Yeah, 2009. So I
Yeah, this 10
It's
years.
10 years.
Yeah,
So
but
it would be this
I
year.
never got invited or nothing. I don't know. I wouldn't go anyway. I'd probably go to your guys' 2011. Just make plus money. I hung out with you guys more than like people I graduated with. I mean, I still love those people, but
You wouldn't go to? I feel that'd be cool.
That'd be fun.
nah, I want to go to your guys'. I know more. I know more 2010 and 2011 people. Well, I mean, I not know more, but like I hung out with more.
Yeah.
Like back then, when I was in high school, like I didn't go to like parties and stuff. Not until I met this dude. Like, cause I would go to Arion's house and I made an impression on everybody. I dove in the pool. I was the first one in.
I wasn't there that day.
No, you spent the night.
Oh wait, yeah, it was.
Yeah, maybe you didn't spend. Yeah, cause you were like broke your ankle or some shit.
Oh, you're
We
right.
were playing hide- we were all playing
Oh,
hide
I
and seek,
remember
and
that.
Izzy
I thought we were
fucked up
talking
his
about different-
ankle.
Go ahead. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's when I met Zamaripa, and then I found out we had class together, and then I was just hanging out with you guys.
And then,
But
oh, go ahead. Go. I'm sorry.
oh no, what were you gonna say?
Let's say, side note, him and Zamaripa always like shot videos and shit. And I was always a part of them because, you know, Zamaripa is my boy who lives like down the street and shit.
Mhm.
But go ahead, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But the way I made an impression on everybody, I was like, damn, people still remember that. I jumped in the pool, and there were glow sticks at the bottom, and I tried to go for the glow stick, but I can't really see underwater, and so my judge of like how close the floor was like bad, and I fucking face planted trying to get the glow stick, like I was reaching out, and then I went back down and did it again. And then like this part of my nose, I still have a small like scar that you can barely see.
That's crazy.
Yes, you cut yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like deep, like you could see the white inside. I was just bleeding, but I couldn't feel it because I was fucking hammered. And I was just in there and like,
Were you bleeding
yeah, bad.
in the pool?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of cool.
You don't remember that?
It's only
I
a
was
good
gonna
time.
see the
You
That was
did
like
spend
a
the night in your
legendary ass
ankle.
weekend party.
I was playing with we were playing hide and seek, and I just had this.
Oh
fucking
yeah, that was
busted
his.
nose.
That was his going away party, right?
Mhm.
That's what you said. Sorry, marijuana.
Or at least his graduation. He had
No,
two.
I wasn't there for it. I think that's when you did that.
Yeah.
And then when I had met you, that was the fucking.
When you hurt your ankle.
That's okay.
Yeah, and someone came out and was throwing water balloons at like in the living room where everybody was sleeping.
Fucked up my ankle that day, dude. Bad. Like, I was
What did you
running.
do? You jumped out of a truck or something? No, you just
I was running.
movie truck.
Dude, I was running and I didn't see the fucking biggest hole I've ever seen in my life.
There you go,
I
that's
walked
what it
in. I was like running.
he's ever seen.
Dude, I was running full speed.
He woke up missing.
How do you wake up?
I
Yeah.
woke up.
He wake up there.
I wake
He
up
woke
there.
up dead.
He
He can't wake up.
You can't just go to sleep and then wake up dead.
That's because it's a rat. Bro, I didn't know that was Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I know. That's isn't that crazy?
It's Anthony Anderson and Kevin.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy though? Because
Kevin
Kevin Hart wasn't like big time back
Yeah,
then.
he was
You
not
knew
at all.
who he was.
He was coming up early.
Same thing for 40-Year-Old Virgin. He was in that too, just arguing with the guy.
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
Like
now
you-
you
Or
Yeah.
like how Bill Burr was in the Chappelle show.
Yeah, that's true. The racial draft and all that.
Yeah, he was like
Yeah.
barely coming up too, and then
He was in the
10 years
Racial
later,
Draft?
he was the announcer. He was always the announcer for like sports stuff.
Mhm.
Any sports like spoofs, like he was the announcer.
And,
Like that's why comedians coming up, ready getting little roles, and then 10 years later, there's just huge stars.
or Louis C.K. used to write for Chris Rock. He wrote Pootie Tang. That's Louis C.K.'s like screenplay.
No, fuck.
Yeah. Louis C.K.
Luis.
I didn't even smoke. Louis C.K. Louis's pantry.
Luis says great.
What do you think? What do you think of what he did? Do you think it's like sexual harassment?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Somebody calling me? Can't talk right now.
Who the fuck is this? Paging me on phone? I'm sorry.
No,
Is
yeah,
he canceled for you?
no. I mean, I don't think anybody's above. I mean, there's some people above redemption probably, but like, I don't know. I mean, I still watch his old shit and think it's hilarious. I just he hasn't put out nothing new. Yeah, but,
He had one that he's doing right now, and it was leaked. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a recent one. It's like an hour long.
yeah. Like me personally,
It's alright.
Like me personally, I think it's fucked up what he did. But me personally, I could also I'm pretty sure down the line I could forgive him for it. But I mean, whether the girl or somebody else can forgive him, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not for me to say, but for me personally, like if he puts out something new, I'm pretty sure I'll watch it, just because.
No, I
That's
get
my views at least. Somebody like Kevin Spacey, nah, fuck that fool. Bill Cosby, fuck that guy.
Kevin Spacey
Kevin Spacey,
tried to come back to House of Cards. You see that video? It's all cringe.
nuh-uh.
He did a video as like Frank Underwood.
Yeah.
Like all cringe, like, oh, you know, you can't be without me, blah blah blah. Like, and because he wants to get rehired, but he's pretty much canceled.
Just tried to fuck little boys.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody canceled the Catholic Church. Hey,
Ooh.
went there.
And I mean,
That shit's still going on. That's it's like that's way over 20 seasons.
that's why it was.
They've had way over 20
Bro, they've
seasons.
had
in Catholic
centuries, bro.
Church. Yeah, I know.
Thousands years, 1,000 years.
Shit goes back.
2,000 years old, that Louis C.K. joke where he's like,
Go ahead.
religion, whatever, but the Christian sworn. Like, that's all you need to know is the Christian sworn. And then they're all like, oh, you don't believe me? What year is it? And then it was like 2000, whatever. And he's all like, 2,000 years since what? And then it was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
And they were just cracking up. And then he
Well,
was
that's,
like,
that's true.
even if you don't believe in that shit, you still go by the fucking, the year, like, when you sign a check, you have to put the year, not like the year of the fucking rooster or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
You can't put the rooster.
Like, when were you born? May 26th? Fucking goat. I think I was born the year of the goat or sheep, depending on what chart you read. It's the same animal, but it's just
I
some.
think I was a cock.
The year of the cock.
You're the cock.
The Clan of the Dog. What was the year of the
What's that from? The Clan of the Dog.
The Clan of the Dog is from fucking Rugrats.
There you go. The fucking little
The
Irish
fucking
kids.
the Scottish,
Or Scottish, my bad.
the Scottish little boys in the kilts.
Yeah.
You start lifting your kills at the end.
Yeah, they're like,
This shit. The Rugrats.
what the fuck? But there was a duck under their underwear. That shit was hilarious.
Ducky or something.
Yeah.
The writers are cool.
Yeah, Rugrats was one of my favorite cartoons.
Our Fairly Odd Parents is
I love
reminds
Fairly
me
Odd
of the
Parents.
Just Jorgen von Strangle.
Georgia Von Stringer is the shit,
Bitch,
bro.
bro. That shit fucking gives me anxiety.
My favorite character in the fucking
Adam West.
in the Fairly Odd Parents, Adam West.
Adam West was in it.
I don't want Cat was it Catman?
Catman. Goes night night when Catman pleases. Like fucking, I liked Mr. Crocker just because every time he did the Fairly Odd Parents, like his body would get all weird. Yeah, his like ear would be down by his foot and shit.
Yeah, she was hilarious.
Or the genie, Norm is the genie.
Norm is the
where he's
genie.
like, that thing on your neck, is that your ear? And he would just point out the animation flaw. Is that your ear? That thing on your neck? Good show, Fairly Odd Parents.
It's
That was
such
a
a
great
good show, bro.
I used to love he's like, I can see.
The crossover with Jimmy Neutron.
Oh,
man, how
dude,
excellent executed
That was a
that shit
good
was.
one.
It was.
Like, they really executed that to the T. Like that
Yeah,
shit.
that was one of the better crossovers.
I still love that part where Vicky's taking Jimmy Neutron to school, and then she's going fast as fuck, and he's like, he does like a crazy math, like, oh, according to the velocity of the speed and the distance, there's no way you're gonna be able to stop in front of the school, and then she like stops, and then she just like tosses Jimmy Neutron out the fucking car.
Yeah.
Like, that shit, I still remember.
Just
that.
stops him. She's like, fuck.
Dang,
But he was
man.
trying to be all smart, like, you're not gonna be able to stop at this speed.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm just throwing it.
He's
And,
saying, must stop it.
she was savage, bro.
Yeah, Vicky was a crazy bitch.
She really was.
But I mean, Fairly Odd Parents had a lot of classics though. The Shiny Teeth song, I could still remember a lot of that.
Miss Chipmunk or
Chip Skylar.
Chip
Skylar.
Skylar. Were you gonna? I thought you were about to call it Mystical Chipmunk. I was gonna be like, what episode was that? The Mystical
Chip
Chipmunk.
Skylar, that was dope.
Yeah,
Chip Skylark.
he was an instinct dude. Yeah, was
They made their own fucking
I know who it
comic
is.
book heroes, which was Catman and the Crimson Chin.
Oh,
Crimson
Crimson
Chin.
Chin was sick. And Cleft.
Do you guys remember?
Clef the Boy Wonder.
The bronze.
The
kneecap.
Negachin?
Oh yeah.
The Negachin.
The Negachin?
And the bronze kneecap.
He's don't make me use this. He's like, I told you not to make me use this. I'm using it. He just shoots knees at you. Fairly Odd Parents was crazy, dude.
What a great show.
Yeah.
Fuck, I completely forgot.
I never really kept up with once they already had like the baby and shit.
Yeah, no,
That
I
was
was done with it
I
by
didn't
then.
understand that.
Yeah,
when
so-
Cosmo had the baby, I was just like,
Cosmo had a baby.
Yeah.
What?
Cosmo had the
Cosmo
baby.
was the one who had the baby.
What? That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pregnant, had the baby and everything.
He went seahorse, huh?
Yep. Full seahorse.
Full
Full
seahorse.
Fairies are seahorses.
Are you
Very
seahorsing now? What SpongeBob? SpongeBob is still like
Going, right?
no, I don't think
No,
so. They don't make
it's
new episodes anymore.
No.
But it's still like all those memes and shit. Like it just keeps going. It's never gonna be forgotten. I feel like there's a
Yeah.
meme for like everything for
There's a meme
SpongeBob.
for everything. There's a song
It's
for
SpongeBob, yeah,
everything.
exactly.
There's a cool, like, man, it's just such a good
Yeah.
fucking thing, bro.
I love
I
SpongeBob.
can't understand your accent.
Fucking
We'll be here for hours doing SpongeBob quotes, dog.
yeah, you really can. That's the thing. Just
What's the best SpongeBob episode?
episode?
That's hard. I can't even think of
The
one.
band one. I
Yeah.
think the band one is my favorite.
When he rips his pants?
The marching band.
Oh, the marching band. When,
Yeah. He's just this man is an instrument.
yeah,
Just, horseradish is not an instrument either.
I like the chocolate episode.
That's that one or the marching band are
He's
the best
like,
ones.
Sweet Excuse me, young lady, is your mother home? Some old baby like, mine is a fucking like burned up.
Just out there all just no body.
And the chocolate guy.
Yeah, the chocolate one or the guy keeps hustling him. He's like, you need these carrying bags.
Like, that one just had layers. On
Yeah,
everything.
I fucking love that. It's between those two for me, for sure.
The ones I didn't like was when like they were like stuck at Sandy's place and they're all drying up and shit.
Oh yeah,
I hated those
Yeah.
episodes. Like,
I just wanted him to get out of there.
I know, but he's all dry.
Yeah. You know what episode I like too? Like randomly is the butterfly one. The one where everybody's afraid of the butterfly, and then,
Oh
like,
yeah.
it would show them like,
Like a close up of a real one.
it's all. I was like, ah! Shit made me scared of butterflies for a little bit. I was like, I can't look at this shit.
That was hilarious.
that was funny.
Dude, I forgot about that.
SpongeBob was funny. He's all, we're not talking about some oh fuck, I can't remember the crimes he was listing. He's listing like some real serious crimes that would get you some serious time. In real life, he's all, we stole a balloon. I love SpongeBob, but my favorite was Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold. It took place in the projects. They were like they're a fucking public school, a bunch of different races. It was like kind of like how we grew up, just in New York or some shit. But I don't know. They had a bunch of sports episodes that were cool. They had episodes like Stoop Kid or Pigeon Man, Monkey Man.
Stupid was the shit.
They've had like Sandlot like episodes also, playing baseball in the fucking
Or the
random lot in the corner.
The bully's name.
I love that in it.
Or Wolfgang. Or Torvald, when he tutored Torvald.
When fucking when Harold was doing his bar mitzvah,
Oh yeah, and he's like
he was like, "I'm gonna rent a boat and then I'm just gonna go some."
he's
Can't
like
remember where he went. It was gonna go.
he's like, it's not a beanie, it's a yarmulke.
It's-
Yo, yeah, well, you're still a punk. I'll show you who's boss.
Fuck.
Fucking guy.
Stupid ass fucking.
Or the OG like Me Too guy. The fucking just right behind Helga with the breathing, just
Oh, yeah. The big dude.
yeah, brainy. Fucking love that show.
There was like some creepy episodes too,
Oh yeah,
like vibes and shit.
yeah. The episode with the haunted glasses or whatever.
Yeah,
That was a scary one.
that one.
When he was in the basement?
Yeah, and the guy like had died there or something.
Yeah, I do
And
remember
they
that.
found his glasses. And
Yeah.
then they were like looking for him, I guess. And
Oh,
then
it
at
was
the end,
shit on
he
that.
shows up and like covers Gerald. He's like, ooh, and then takes off.
I know.
I was like, oh my god, I would
That
have.
shit freaked me out. I was like,
I
what?
was like, why, guys? Why?
Or the wheezing Ed, like, and then when you hear the breathing at the end for real,
Oh fuck.
like they see the guy and they think it's wheezing Ed, but it's not, and then like you hear the actual breathing of the guy.
Like they make some great episodes.
The
The
headless
the
cabin.
Ghost Train episode. That shit got.
Oh yeah.
That shit had me
Oh, I
fucked
forgot about
up.
that
Or
episode.
the,
Ghost Train
the
episode.
headless cabbie.
Yeah.
The girl at the
Oh,
end, she's like
dude.
my little Scotty dog.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
Hey,
Oh,
Arnold
it
was the
was
shit.
really
Dude, I'm gonna
dark.
watch
It
that.
really did have some dark episodes.
I gotta rewatch them as an adult because I haven't really watched them since I was a kid.
I started to again, but I just hadn't.
Dude, Arnold's on the list.
Yeah, I
that
finished.
one's definitely like a must watch, bro. You never seen Hey Arnold? Definitely watch
You
that.
definitely gotta watch Hey Arnold. I gotta see the movie though, where it's supposedly.
He meets his parents?
Yeah,
I haven't seen that one. It's like really new.
I haven't seen it. Is it new?
It's new.
yeah, it came out like this
Like a
year, I think
like
actually.
maybe ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, maybe last year. Yeah, it's like he goes to the jungle where his parents went missing, and then like but his whole school was with him for some reason.
Hmm.
That show was progressive. Like the teacher was obviously fucking gay. It's like, but like you never saw like gay characters in cartoons like that. I guess Powerpuff Girls with the devil. That devil.
That was
The devil.
that was a tranny.
That was
That
a
was
trip.
our first
So
one.
many
Yeah,
like
tranny.
heels and shit.
we were
Cross-dresser.
we were
actually.
more raw back then. We were able to like see.
We
these
accepted it.
Yeah, we accepted it before it was cool.
Before it was
Just in our cartoons.
Remember when Cat Dog met their parents?
No, what the
I don't
fuck?
remember that.
Remember that fucking episode? Well, one that remembers that episode.
Yeah. I never really watched
their,
Cat Dog as
their,
much.
their mom was like this huge ass beast, and their dad was this random frog.
I gotta Google this.
What?
A frog?
frog.
What?
Yeah, a frog.
It
And then
was-
as they show, like when they
Frog.
first meet them, it looks like this big beast with 4 eyes, but in reality, it's like the dad's in the middle of her face, and then like her eyes are just like separated when he sits right there.
That sounds insane.
There was a movie, The Great Parent Mystery.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds.
don't remember
that
that
was
whatsoever,
Cat
dog.
Dog's
Let me
mom
see.
and dad.
Is that new? What the fuck is this? Oh, what did I do?
What happened?
No way, bro.
Yes, the
Wait,
frog had a
how is that
long
Cat
ass
Dog's
nose.
parents?
I don't know.
That is dumb.
That was
That's
the episode.
lazy writing.
That was the episode.
What's this? Dude, that's crazy.
I never knew that.
I never
think
knew
I ever
that
seen
either.
that.
That just
I remember
really
hearing that they were gonna make a movie, The Great Parent Mystery. I just don't remember that.
That was a
Watch
shows-
it.
That's insane,
It
dude.
looks like Bigfoot.
With
Look
the
at big ass
frog.
feet.
What the fuck? Where was I at? We were living in the res when that shit was going on, or when they showed that.
I like the monsters, the ones that with the trash and shit.
I'm
They live in
tripping on
trash.
that.
Real Monsters.
I love
Yeah,
that.
that was a
All
great
the
show,
Monsters
too.
was great. Oh hell
I
yeah!
used to love that shit.
Rocko's Modern Life was good.
Courage.
Courage and Charlie
Dude,
Dog
it's
was
been
good.
so long since I've seen that shit.
I
Wow.
love Courage.
Wow.
Ed and Eddie was one of my favorites.
And then it was
I
great.
used to love that
They
shit.
started breaking the physical rules.
That
So-
one episode where
when-
he
That's
he
Cat Dog's
grabs
parents.
Jimmy's outline and goes bloop. You remember that episode of
Yeah.
Ed and Eddie where he
When
walks
they get
over, grabs
Jimmy's
Jimmy's
outline?
outline and just goes bloop.
Oh
pulls it off.
yeah,
Pulls it off.
yeah, and he's like melts to the floor.
Sarah puts him in like the face.
in a jar.
Do you remember the one where Ed was like a monster and he was like kidnapping people and like sticking them
Yeah.
in the room in cereal?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
He
shit
would
was
eat the
crazy.
cereal and he would fucking like set them up and then put them in the fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was a trippy ass episode.
Ed and Eddie was cool. Dexter's Lab was cool.
That one was cool.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Hi, I'm Norm.
Just help us, monkey. The monkey
Oh, yeah.
superhero, or the Imbraggable Kronk, or something like that.
Yeah, those are super friends.
Yeah, I keep farting. No, that one you can't hear.
I really like Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, Dexter's Lab was cool. Samurai Jack is one you reminded
Oh,
me
that
of. I
one
was like, I
was
can't
Samurai
believe I
Jack
forgot that.
shit.
That was a crazy show.
That one's a little more edgy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be my favorite Cartoon Network show, honestly. That or Courage the Cowardly Dog.
It was one of the first shows of anime for me. That and Dragon Ball.
Invader Zim was one of my favorite Nickelodeon. And,
I never got into it.
oh,
I mean, I
fucking
wanted
liked
to.
it.
I just never like sat down and watched it. Like,
It was
I
just.
never watched it.
It was just different.
It was cool.
They were like pushing so many lines for it to be Nickelodeon. Like they pushed a lot of lines. It was crazy.
it was gothic.
I like Danny Phantom. That one's like,
That was
Danny
dope.
Phantom was great.
you never seen it? That was sick. It was only 2 seasons, and it's the same writer as either Jimmy Neutron or Freddie Alcott. I think
I
Freddie
think
Alcott.
Jimmy's.
Yeah. Do you guys remember that the person that played Jimmy Neutron?
Went to high school.
Yeah, Indio High School.
I didn't know that.
The voice of Jimmy Neutron. It's a girl.
Maybe I did.
No, the lady.
It's so crazy.
She does the voice of and like a bunch of other cartoon characters.
That's so funny.
I mean,
I think I do remember
her
this.
name's Debbie Debberry or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Wow.
or the director Cameron Crowe. He directed Almost Famous, I think. That's a good movie if
He
you've seen it.
directed two famous movies.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna look him up now.
He directed like a horror movie in the 90s that was pretty popular. Like a punk horror.
I know. What was it called? Oh, he did Jerry Maguire too. That was a good one.
Oh yeah.
That's
Say
what
it.
Matthew McConaughey, right?
Jerry, no,
Tom
no,
Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Kind of cool.
Vanilla Sky. We bought a suit. We bought a suit at Scarlett Johansson, so I give him an A for that. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, classic. What was the scary movie?
Yeah, and he went to new high school too.
It's so fucking crazy.
That's dope.
Oh, yeah.
Video High School's
That's
balling.
like early 2000s, right? Like those movies.
I feel like late 90s, 2000.
Robert Downey Jr. He named his son Indio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indio is, and I think it's because he was at the Betty Ford clinic, so I think he just has fun memories of Indio or me. Could have named his kid Mills Jr. or Mills Downey Jr.
He's probably your dad.
Robert Downey.
Yeah.
Like
You
that.
look like him.
He's
Just put your eyes.
I'm better looking.
Maybe he was at the Ford clinic.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. used to be on drugs and stuff, and he was climbing into people's windows and
What
shit.
Ford clinic?
The Betty Ford, it's where is that?
Betty Ford Clinic somewhere in like Palm Springs.
Yeah, but like he used to come to Indio and stuff like that too.
Somewhere around there.
Let me look it
It's a
up. Just I'm the Jamie of this episode.
That's cool.
There's more stories. There's another story I would like to say, but I can't say it. Can't say it on the podcast. It's more interesting.
The what?
There's one in Rancho Mirage.
No, that's cool. No, damn, that's crazy. I didn't know he was like.
Oh, is it a restaurant?
Yeah,
dude.
he had a big old bounce back because his career was damn near over, but he got Iron Man, got Tropic Thunder, and that's what set it off for him.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes. I love the first one. I haven't seen the second one.
Sherlock Holmes. Was, both of them were
The
the
slow
Yeah.
mo fights and shit.
Yeah, it's just plotting.
when he's in the Fight Club. That shit was bad.
In the beginning. Is it the beginning?
Yeah. No, like in the middle.
No, he's trying to get like information from a guy or something. He has to join. And he fucks up this big old buff guy.
Yeah, just by knowing his weak points and how he's.
And like, he knows like what movie he's gonna make and shit.
Oh, and then he ends up getting a message from like this one chick from the past, and then the guy who he was fighting fucking spits in his head. I can tell you, I like.
I thought he
Keep
heard.
farting.
Yeah, I thought he heard. No, go ahead.
No, he's like the guy he's fighting spits in his head, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And then like he thinks this whole like scheme and just executes it like, frame by frame. It's crazy.
That fight sequence.
That fight sequence was
Yeah,
sick.
that was crazy to know that like all that stuff. You think he could beat Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
Sherlock versus Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that.
that's not cool. They should make another celebrity death match.
Dude,
I think they are. No,
Oh, they are.
I think they might be, or maybe they
Celebrity
tried.
boxing.
Or
matches,
remember those
probably.
Def Jam games?
Yeah, they
Dude,
would
I
take-
know those Def
rappers
Jam
to
games.
fight.
if they did Def Jam games today.
I used to always put people
With
to
all
prevent
the
them, man.
rappers.
Yeah, who would be in it today?
Who's sang? It's probably just rappers from Def Jam. Right?
I don't even know who's on Def Jam.
They should just make a overall just hip hop like fight club.
Watch it. I'll be 21 Savage.
You gotta get a lot of rights.
A lot.
I'll be 21 Savage.
But I feel like that's just publicity for all the rappers featured.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, what if you don't know that rapper, but you like fighting with him? You go check out his music.
Yeah,
It's true.
I would think that's.
you gotta ask different labels. Get Chance because he's independent. Chance the rapper in the Def Jam game. His like special move is he summons God. God's light and converts you to his team.
He just does a prayer and he has to surrender.
Yeah, you're like, that would be funny.
Every single time you put your views on.
That would be sick. I would pick Action Bronson or 21 Savage.
Doing an old school DMX and that shit.
Yeah, I remember they had their tag team matches.
You have different ages too. Like you could have like 2006 Kanye or 2019
That'd be
Kanye.
sick.
Yeah,
07,
that'd be sick.
like 08, 09, 06.
I want to see
Yeah.
Kanye versus
Eminem
Action
2002
Bronson.
versus Eminem now,
Oh man.
or Eminem 2010. He was still pretty good.
I feel
The
like Action Bronson.
the Slim Shady era, Marshall Mathers LP era, Eminem's all crazy, and the new one is like he's just
He's got a
like,
chainsaw.
yeah,
Or the other one's in a suit.
the other one's in a suit and shit.
Or well dressed or something.
You have Logic where he either
Black Logic and White Logic.
yeah.
It's the exact same
That shit, that shit comes out. He's like, it's like his toxic Rick, just like fucking Rick and Morty.
Or they pull some type of Mortal Kombat where like they have like a final blow. Like they fucking Logic splits into like white and black. Just fucks him up.
That's crazy.
That would be funny.
See, like that could be
Noob style.
making a lot of money, and people. It just creates more, like people talking about you, and people looking up your music, because like either you're getting fucked up or you're fucking somebody up. People are gonna listen to your shit,
Mhm.
and it just feature like a song from every artist that's in the
Mhm.
game to be
Yeah.
the
Really
soundtrack.
sick.
Like that sounds so cool.
They know people want it. I don't know why they just don't make it.
Imagine having 2 Chains on 2K. Like being able to like, have him as a character.
To play as 2 Chains.
2
They used 2K used to do that. In the
The celebrity
laptop
game.
modes, you could play as celebrities.
Mhm.
I remember Questlove. There was some Street Ballers too, I think.
Shit, but
Yeah, Justin Bieber and all
back
these
in
random
fucking
players.
Tony Hawk
Yeah,
Pro
Chris
Skater.
Brown, I think, at one point. Lil Dicky, I think. I think it was like 2016 or 17.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh damn, I don't know that. What is it? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater when it had Steve-O? Where you could ride the mechanical.
Sure,
Tony
bro.
Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah, dude, that was underground. That was underground too when you can have the mechanical boat. But fucking, I think it was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 where they had Django Fett. This is when Phantom Menace and
Yeah,
Attack of the Clones came
yeah,
out.
you're right.
you had Django Fett, like Mike Vallely, and some Daisy Duke from Dukes of Hazzard. She was one of the characters. She was
Yeah.
crazy.
That's crazy.
I would just like them to put out a new Skate 3. I think that's the first Skate.
I never got to
3 or
play Skate.
4.
I was only Tony Hawk fan.
Same. Honestly.
The Skate
Tony
3 wasn't
Hawk.
bad though.
I really like the soundtrack for number 3. Like, I just remember because it's had ACDC and shit.
Yeah.
TNT. I used to love that game where you have to like do a shitload of tricks and points, and you own it like with a paint, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
yeah,
a game or
graffiti game.
horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what it was called. Graffiti.
Whoever had more like like little property things, like
Yeah.
shit.
You have to do a trick on it, and
Whoever has the most
Yeah.
points.
If you land the trick, at least. And
whoever,
Yeah, it was cool.
whoever does the best trick, basically.
Because you steal one from them, you take one away from them, and you gain one, so you go like +2 and shit.
you turn the whole fucking like area just red or blue.
You're just
That
going
shit
back
was
and
so
forth.
cool.
Going back and forth like every fucking corner, and then if that steals one shit from you, you steal it back, and then
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
chasing each other, trying to get more points.
You should be able to spill your own skate park. And just walk
Yeah,
it there.
that's right.
Yeah.
Fucking
Those Tony
Tony
Hawk
Hawk
games
was
were-
like
were dope.
ahead of their time, man. It all started on fucking.
Everybody
Nintendo
remembers that
64.
hangar.
Now with all the great graphics and
Oh
everything.
yeah.
I think there was a new one that came out like not so.
Really?
Maybe 2-3 years ago.
I don't know. Honestly, I haven't heard any word. At least.
Even like the Gran Turismo, I heard is so good. The new
Oh, there's a new one.
number 5, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been out for a couple of years, but I heard the graphics look like you're driving like real cars. Shit.
I can never get into the race car games. I was always like the Crash
I
Team
played
Racing.
one time with the whole setup of the pedals and the wheel. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
And I bet now it's even better. I mean, that was back then.
What about Crazy Taxi? You remember that game? Where it's just like you're literally just
Oh,
a
yeah.
taxi and you just pick people up and they're like, hey, can you take me here? And you have to race against the time.
Yeah, and there was also
The
the
green hair dude.
the Simpsons game on PS2.
Yeah.
That was
Road Rage.
fucking
That was
amazing.
crazy, bro.
They need to,
Road
like-
Rage is crazy.
They need to like remaster it so you could play on PS4 and stuff. I'll play
That
that
game
in a
was
heartbeat.
bad.
I would buy that shit.
Such a cool story. Just
Yeah.
you could literally just you hit your homer and go kick Lisa. Just
Pro Skater 5.
yeah, Lisa.
Pro Skater 5 was the last one.
December 3rd.
13, last year,
What?
2018. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 was the last one that came out. Just
No
came out.
fucking way. Is it on PS4?
I'm pretty sure 2018. Probably the graphics are insane, dude.
Dog. You shouldn't have told me this, man.
That's not sick.
I'm fucking buying this
Are you
shit.
guys buying the new Call of Duty? That's a serious question.
Most likely.
Bro, that shit looks good. You see the graphics, how real that shit
Yeah.
looks? Even though, like, I fucking did disappointed me the last 2 years. World War II was okay. I lasted playing a little bit.
It was okay, but they didn't.
It got boring.
You guys will. You guys
That
will.
fucking
They didn't
whistle.
keep updating it.
That whistle game fucking.
Papa?
No, Papa.
Bro, it was my favorite, bro. Like, me and Alex would get high as fuck and then play that game at night. Like, all we did was just play that game. And then she would love it. Like, she wouldn't even play, but she laughed every time. Like there's people around me. I'm just
Oh
right
my
there.
Oh, the one where you're like a
Props on.
inanimate object.
yeah.
dude, it's
Woo! You're like, what?
Yeah.
And you're not shooting everything.
That shit was better than
everything. He was right there looking at him.
That shit
When
was
the
better than the
replay-
team deathmatch.
When
shit.
the replay comes out, and then you're like, what the fuck? He was that? Like, man, it was cool.
The tree one was always my favorite. Like when you were that little bag that or something, you were just sitting on the side of that Hummer. You're just it's like they're like not seeing you, and then the tree is like, how do
The
you?
worst ones were those tiny things, like a bullet and shit, or like those little.
Yeah, those are hard to find.
They're hard to find and shoot too. They move so fast.
I used to.
Every now and then you find a little glitch where you're like inside the building almost, so you can't even see you half of it.
Yeah.
A shot after Black Ops. What came after Black Ops 2? Which one was next?
Black Ops 2.
Ghost?
I think it was Ghost.
I played Ghost, and I didn't like it, so I stopped playing. And then Advanced Warfare came out, and I
Yeah.
remember the commercial was so badass. I was like, okay, it might have won me back. Played it, didn't like it.
That game
I liked
was
it, to be
badass.
honest. I liked it,
love
to
that
be
game,
honest.
dude.
I didn't like it.
I love
My
it.
favorite thing about that game was the score streaks.
Bro, I love controlling the little ball, the little rockets,
Yeah, but how the score streaks were customizable, you can like,
like points and shit.
yeah, you get exactly.
Modern Warfare 2.
And
is
if you
definitely-
use the ones where you get them, if you die, they change. Like, it was different weapons on the same score streak, but a little bit different.
Yeah, exactly.
So it wasn't, you don't just get the.
That was my favorite score streak thing that they had.
I think Modern Warfare 2 was definitely the best one.
That's the best one, hands
Is that the one with the airport mission?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody
that
that
one-
said yes is on a list. No,
Rust.
we're on a list.
Like, all that shit badass.
Yeah.
So you have all that going on, and then, like, the multiplayer, like, the best maps ever, bro. Like, every map was badass. And the number one thing I like about the game is that every weapon was super overpowered. So it's not like you have to use like 3 different guns. Like you could fucking get a nuke using secondaries,
Yeah.
fucking Rafikas, the fucking Glocks.
Whatever gun you wanted,
Glocks
basically.
with scavenger,
Yeah.
fucking just spraying in the freaking rooms. The shotguns with the fucking the pumping them like half across the map. you
Yeah.
know,
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
just
that shit was trippy
The
though.
spaz.
Like,
the
do you ever
spaz.
think? I think games should go the way of Fortnite. Honestly, I don't play Fortnite. I just little
Like
kids are
free
way
and
too
you
good at
just
that
buy
shit.
add-ons?
Huh?
Free and add-ons?
Yeah, you
Well,
can, and it's like
just
the add-ons.
cosmetic.
Yeah, and they don't make you better. Like you just
look cool.
look cool. But I mean, people pay for that shit for real. Like if I use that Star Wars Battlefront again.
Well,
as
people,
an
even
example.
in Madden, people pay to get the new uniforms and
Yeah.
shit, all that cool stuff.
Yeah, like even in Star Wars, I was like, if they had like a helmetless Vader, fuck yeah, I'm gonna pay for that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, the fact that this new Call of Duty said that they're not going to charge you for any new content.
Bro,
No season pass, no season nothing. You're not paying for any.
that's cool.
You're not paying
man.
for any new maps.
I really want to get back into it. Like, man, I love Call of Duty. Like, I know people say it's boring, it's the same shit, but I still love
It was always fun,
it. It's it's
especially if you got a party to play with. It's always
well,
been
that's
that
the
much
key. I
better.
think that's the key. Maybe that's one of the reasons I kind of didn't like it anymore. Because every time I would log on, nobody was fucking playing that game. Everyone was on Fortnite or doing something.
Something random. Yeah.
Or not just be playing by myself, and then you're playing against teams and shit. That it's not fair. Like
That's probably why I like Black Ops 3 so much because every time I logged on, there was somebody to play
when we
with.
played with like Marcus and them, or we played with Emilio.
Fucking Milo, bro.
Shout out to Emilio. That fool he got pretty good. I remember when he first started versus what he. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
That fool became badass. You became badass too.
I remember playing with
at
Axel.
first you were already like coming up.
Yeah, that's true. But I remember playing with fucking Axel. Him and his little squad would just kick in the back, playing capture the
Dude,
flag.
bro, those just all they do is camp.
Just in the back, dude.
And then, like,
protecting
we're
the
not
flag.
camping, bro. We're defending. But they were so good at like knowing like flanking positions and shit. And like if someone got killed, like people would just kill them automatically because they knew where everybody was at. Like they really were so good at defense though. Like,
Yeah, defense.
But those ones were good. Like
That shit was funny.
all their KD ratios were so high because all they did was play for capture the flag.
Freaking last minute, they'd be like, all right, let's go. And then they would all just go at the same time, just grab it, just walk right back, and it's like, all right, we're here.
I know they were actually badass players, but they just love camping. But I guess it's a smarter strategy if it works too. I used
For
to play
capture
with
the
them.
flag, I mean.
I used to play with them, and I get frustrated, and I try to go take the flag by myself, and then I get killed because I have no support, and I'm like, fuck.
You immediately die. Just walk back here, like, all right, I'll stay right here, guys.
There's times where you just beast it, and they're like, oh shit. And then sometimes if you're beasting it and you're just killing them all, they start moving forward. They're like, they start pushing, like, if we're already up by like a couple scores, they just fucking
Yeah,
they just get killed and shit.
They're like, fuck this guy. Fucking him, my KD.
Axel did have a cousin that was beast. I think his name's Martin. That fool, I think he was like, he was part of a team, one of those like, not like, of course, not like FaZe or like them, but the team that wanted to like participate in tournaments.
Yeah.
Like, he was signed on to a team. I don't know what they ended up doing, but he was like super good. Like you couldn't beat him 1-on-1, like fucking, you know those like 1-on-1 fights in the middle of the game.
Never.
Like that fool was bad.
What the?
Call of Duty.
It's Call of Duty.
No, I never played it.
Remember just talking about this?
One of those Call of Duty. I've definitely played a lot of Call of Duties.
My favorite one, yeah, definitely Modern Warfare 2.
I was never good at any of them, except for Black Ops 2. That was the last one. That was the only one I was good
Black
at.
Ops 2 was
Or
fun.
maybe Black Ops 1, which is the one that had the ballistic knife. You just shoot it.
But Black
Who
Ops
was-
1, I think.
That was the first one? Okay, yeah, that's the one I was good at.
That shit was fun.
Yeah, I used to
I
like
like
that shit.
most of that.
That was
The first time I saw that was, you guys remember Spike TV had that show called Deadliest Warrior?
yeah.
That
cool
shit
show.
was so sick.
That was the
That was a cool
business,
show.
man.
Yeah, it's just like it's like these people's careers. Like it would talk about them, and it's all. And he's a fucking Bushido, or he's a ninja weapons expert. Like,
I know it'd be like this
scientist.
is a historian expert on fucking
Yeah.
Al Capone time and shit. Like what?
It just made me think like I know they're not times. That's your
just,
job.
you just watched it all the way until like they reenacted the fight. And
Yeah.
the fight was like cool, but
And then you always
Story,
kind of knew it was gonna win too.
Yeah.
Like the first one comes out and he wins like the first round, and then he loses the second one. He always wins the third round. That's so
Yeah.
predictable.
Attila the Hun was one of them. I remember a pirate.
Wasn't it Yakuza versus Al Capone or some shit?
Yeah, the mafia.
The mafia.
Al
Yeah.
Capone.
There was a Spartan versus Ninja. I forget who wins. I want to say it was the Spartan.
I think
But,
it's Spartan.
but I was like, Ninja would have just stayed in the tree. What the fuck? The Ninja would have never came down. He would have killed him without being seen.
Yeah, but he's gonna hold. You know,
Oh,
Spartan's
that
gonna
was
hold
because of the
360.
shield.
Oh.
They said like the shield is such a good weapon because it could attack you and blocks everything. So the ninja can.
But I was
They have a
I was like-
360 defense system.
Yeah, it was like if the ninjas
Or are they
treating
throwing
the
their
Spartan,
back?
if the Spartan
When
don't
they're
know,
doing spin moves and shit, their back's protected and they just fucking live.
if the Spartan doesn't know, the ninja just fucking blows a dart in his neck, just over.
That covered like head to
That's
fucking
precision to be get
yeah,
them.
exactly. That fucking shield's huge. I remember
Needless
that.
to say, I'm biased and I wanted the ninja.
You need to get a recount.
I love
Deadliest
ninjas.
Warrior needs to come back,
Ninjas are sick.
and we need to get a recount.
That show's bad. You know what show was stupid? 1,000 Ways to Die.
You didn't like that?
That
I
made
thought it
me
was
fucking
some of it
laugh
was funny.
every episode.
It was a,
It was really trippy to watch.
it was a good show, but it was just annoying. Like really, people die like that. Like
when
The
those
one-
two kids fucking smoked like that random herb that they found because they thought, oh, we
Yeah.
can smoke anything, and it released some chemicals that were like
like
very bad to inhale and stuff,
Yeah.
some shit like that. That shit nuts.
Or the lady that was like, she shaved with a rusty razor blade. And she had like a cut on her face, and like the infection spread up through that cut. Like it
Yeah.
started down at the bottom when she cut her leg, and then all of a sudden that shit was like on her face, and she died. It's like,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
why are you shaving with a rusty razor? Like, how
Or
are you
did you see
stupid?
the one where like
Talking about her, she's dead.
a girl like I think it was a carrot or a cucumber in her pussy, and she tried to take it out, and then they
And Cutter,
Yeah.
I do.
It was a
It was a
carrot.
carrot. I remember that. Everybody remember that episode?
I stayed tuned for that episode, my friends.
That was crazy. Oh, the girl that got an orgasm and she was riding that bike and she fell off the bike. Did you see that one?
I think so. I don't remember that
There
one.
was this like girl who was like into this fucking motorcycle guy, and she loved the vibration of the motorcycle. And she was riding it, and she was like having an orgasm, so she let go, stopped hugging him, and she fell and cracked her skull. Like,
I
we're all
remember.
stupid.
Fuck,
Or
I
that-
can only
there was one where a
imagine.
guy like he held his poop too long or something, and then like when he tried to do it, like his asshole like fell out or some shit, and he just died. I don't remember how it
One
worked.
of the most ridiculous ones that I heard was there was this guy that was practicing how to introduce himself to his Japanese father-in-law, and he always went down to, bend down to like, whatever, show respect. And he did it so much that he caused like a blood clot, and it went all the way to his brain. So when it came down time to say, to greet himself to their dad, whatever, he fucking just collapsed. Like an aneurysm. Yeah, it was random. Like
What the
it was one of
Oh,
those
he like
deaths.
headbutt him or something by accident, no?
Something.
And it caused it. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Damn, like should I not be sitting down?
No,
For
like
too
he
long?
was
Like
bowing.
just stretch
He's
out.
like, let me stretch real quick.
He was bowing down for
That's
like
crazy,
how long?
man.
Yeah, it was so random. Bro.
Yeah, that show was
That
crazy.
show was.
That was a funny show. I used to, but yeah, it's just like how do you do this? Like
The Man Show on Spike TV.
I never watched it.
I get
Yeah,
Jimmy
watched
Kimmel
it.
and
I watched it.
and Adam
Yeah.
Carolla. Yeah, I just remember the Juggies
Spike
on
TV always
trampolines.
had the good shows.
Those was the shit. Spike TV was the shit.
Stripperella, the cartoon.
Stripperella.
Slam ball. Oh, I mean,
I
I'm the only
never
one
got
that
to see
reacted
it.
all excited. Slam ball.
I seen the
Everybody's like,
highlights on like Twitter and YouTube. I never saw the actual show.
that show was.
The show was hilarious,
I
bro.
used to love Slam ball.
Girls Gone Wild and
At
infomercial.
11.
That's exactly what happened between the episode.
Yeah, and that's what we stayed up watching those shows too.
On Comedy Central too would play like
Oh,
all the
yeah.
Girls Gone Wild.
After like 10 or 11, maybe that's how they played.
I used to watch BET Uncut.
Just the like online
Fuck yeah,
numbers
BET
too. Like,
was
oh,
awesome.
call and talk to sexy girls and shit.
Did you hear that Metalocalypse or Death Clock is gonna reunite not one last time, but at the Adult Swim Festival coming up?
Who's
Yeah.
gonna be in that?
Death Clock from Metalocalypse on Adult Swim. I know it's completely sidebar. You don't remember them? Oh, have you never seen the show Metalocalypse?
No, I don't think so. either.
Let me
Have you
see.
seen it?
Go ahead.
I never saw it. I definitely want to. Well, he's played me some of their music. I definitely want to check out that Adult Swim Fest though. That shit would. The second day they're gonna have the premiere of Rick and Morty season 4.
When's that come out?
November, but 16th is the day that they're gonna have it at the Adult Swim Fest. But it's gonna be like people are performing. Tierra Whack, that chick's gonna be there. Vince Staples,
Freddie Gibbs is gonna
Freddie
be there.
Gibbs. Yeah, he put out an album tonight.
That's a pretty stacked.
Do you see that day and night festival in Las Vegas?
Or with all sorts of people? Yeah.
Dude, that shit looks bad. I think I'm gonna go. It's $10 to reserve tomorrow.
Who is it?
It's
It's
Friday.
a whole
It's
bunch of people.
J. Cole on Friday, Travis Scott on Saturday, Kendrick Lamar on Sunday. Lil Uzi's gonna be there.
My guy.
Lil Nas is gonna
When
be
is it?
there.
My guy.
Megan Thee Stallion is gonna be there.
My girl.
21 Savage is gonna be there.
My guy.
Fucking like everybody.
Damn, that's
bro.
crazy.
Everybody.
How much is it? So like,
It's so okay. Tomorrow you could just get it for $10 just to reserve it.
Yeah.
Then the next 3 months is 3 payments of $115 for 3 months, or you can pay it
When
off
is it?
tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
No, the concert.
Oh, it's November 3rd, November 1st through the 3rd, because it's 3 days.
You just make sure you can do it.
Well, I think I am going. That shit. It's only $10. Oh, I've seen that before, but I never watched like the whole show. I've seen it though. I've seen like, a couple episodes
No.
for sure. We'll wrap it up, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Mills the God, Izzy the Dude, Justina the Tree.
Well, no, Justino's a tree,
Justina's a tree.
and then this is Wormhole.
Oh shit.
bless up.